Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
Big dog brother! I ain't never checked in no world.
Big Father. Wait a minute, Big Father.
Go to jail.
No, you ain't going to jail, Big Father.
They gonna go to jail and check in. That's what they gonna do. Go to jail and check in. That's what's gonna happen. They gonna go to jail.
Yo, hey man, check it, man. Hey, listen, man. Finesse2Tymes back in Texas, man. Last time it was in Tyler. This time it's up. I think it's in Euless, but I got people on the phone. OG Pyru, you there?
I'm right here.
What's going on, Wild Hair? You there?
Yes, sir. I'm right here.
Man, what the hell going on out there, man? Last night, I'm trying to figure out what's the whole. You know, I know you was there, so I like to get it from the horse's mouth, man. What the hell was Finesse going through?
Man, Finesse walked out when he was supposed to perform. So, you know, pretty much it's the same establishment. It wasn't my night. So, pretty much I got to make sure everything go good. So, when he walked out with security. But one of the little YGs that seen this homeboy complaining about, you know what I'm saying, the money part. So he went over there and asked, you know what I'm saying, you gonna perform? He said, nah. He said, well, then you got to check in then. Bring back that bread. And he was like, that's when he started acting all tough. But then when the security got there, that's when he jumped on the car, which probably was his fourth attempt trying to get on top of that motherfucker.
Yeah, so I see him jump on the car, and when he jumps on the car, he hollering, ain't no checking in, ain't checking nowhere, I'm going to jail. I mean, we went to jail in Tyler about a month ago. Now he's acting as if, you know, somebody really checking him in, and I blame that on OG them, the whole check-in mess they got going up there. A lot of times have these dudes out here wilding when they hear the word check-in. OG, what's up with y'all, man, and this foolishness?
What you mean? Oh, that's a question.
OG, I'm saying that we ain't never did this check-in thing until y'all start pulling that check-in stuff up there.
Do not intervene with me on no check-in, on no Texas maniac stuff y'all got. The man checking in and paying rent is two different things.
So the man...
Now, the brother just told you that the brother asked him, if you're not going to perform, you got to keep that bread back. That means paying me back. That ain't got nothing to do with checking in.
No, I knew it. I just, you know, the check-in thing, you know, I'm be real with every time I hear check-in, I think about when you said check-in, when you know, you ain't did nothing up here, you ain't added to nothing, check-in. So every time I hear check-in, now I'm kind of, you know, I'm pushed back to that episode. But anyway.
You got to understand the philosophy of checking in. What an artist do and what a gangster do, it's intelligent for me to come anywhere that there's a volatile situation and check in with some G's to find out.
That's right.
I know the temperature of what Dallas is. Y'all do some crazy stuff, man. y'all got
Dallas Fort Worth. That was in the middle of between Dallas and Fort Worth.
You got Yosemite Sam. You got Charlie. You better check in. Y'all got too much going on there. I got to check in. But what Bruh is explaining to you is that was a breach of promise, and he tried to skirt, and they tell him to kick that bread back. So don't get it twisted. He couldn't have been able to jump on a car with my money though. The whole thing is this. We had 3 or 4 security guards to protect them. So pretty much the YN didn't back down. I had to move them out the way. But you got OGs right there from Funky Town that he ain't gonna disrespect. So he was kind of in the mix of, that's my favorite artist, should I go on? Because this nigga's out there with that. So we tried to de-escalate it, which we did de-escalate it all the way, where Finesse ended up getting in the car and leaving his whole crew there.
So you can't have OG ball out there like that, rainwater out there like that. You know what I'm saying? You got to protect him because rainwater really called it at the beginning. Like, this shit ain't going to go right. He said, it's this rainwater was there.
That's who hanging with him.
Oh, well, you knew it was going to be some chaos if he was there.
So you know I got to protect him. He was like, well, I ain't used to. It's like that old Fort Worth crowd. So you got to protect him. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he left his homeboys in there. He straight out.
Wow.
He was there, so.
Why do he tend to have so many problems as he goes out to deal with and he didn't look like he was, I don't know what he was dealing with, but he goes out, you see the security around him, he jumps on the car and starts chanting like, I'm going to jail tonight, and so the thing had been de-escalated when he jumped on the car, or was, because he had security around him, you can see the security right there around him. So
let's just say he escalated when he jumped on the car. But it wasn't going to be nothing because we had security in front of him.
Oh, okay.
What was the purpose? Why didn't he perform? You know the reason why he didn't perform?
Man, it's just like when a guy come out of jail, he about to fight and he say, hey, man, I just did 20 years. Nigga don't care about that. You here right now. So I think it's an act. It's an act. You feel what I'm saying? Because he was out numbered. It's just an act. So with the act going on, our job is to prevent the violence because it's our establishment. We got certain nights that's booming on there. And, he got away with one,
Wow. So you telling me, so this guy came, supposed to perform, didn't perform, picked up the money, jumped on the car, and then left.
Left his crew.
And left his crew. That's bad business, man. So, and like I said, he supposed to been at the Cliff Club last night is what I thought.
Did he go?
I don't know, but that's what he had said earlier in Rain. All of them was saying he was going to the Cliff Club. So when it threw me off when I seen him over there in Euless, I was like, damn, I thought he was probably going to the Cliff Club.
He ain't gonna mess with Termaway like that, Mr. Termaway. I know he ain't gonna mess with him like that. They blood ties in over there. They mob ties. So
yeah. I
don't know if he's gonna do him like that. I don't know if he did or not, but when he came there, we most definitely gonna protect him. And then, it was a rowdy crowd, so, I had to get Rain them up out of there, you know what I'm saying? And, so people can have their nights and won't have the laws all over there, but it could have got ugly.
It could have got ugly. So really he was protected and then he left, but actually did him something that would stir up some stuff on the internet. I got a call actually about it early this morning. I just wasn't going to speak on it till I spoke to it. Not just, so Rain was there. I talked to Rain earlier, but you was there. After you had told me he had talked to you, I'm like, let me call Wild Hair and see what the hell. I mean, did this man really just go over there and act like somebody telling him to check in? Because you could take it as a way of thinking somebody saying, hey, check in because you coming to this city. That's the way it coming off on the internet. You know what I mean?
No, it wasn't the California way. It wasn't the California.
Okay, well, I just want to make sure that's why I got OG on here in case he try to play something I don't play like that.
He always try to blame me for that Dallas, Texas.
No, hey, OG, when you get here this week, you better check in. I'm picking you up. You checking in. I'm picking you up. Monday, you better be checking in.
I'm checking into the Waffle House. Waffle House, here I come.
Wow, here we go close it off. But man, I appreciate you for giving me that spiel. Okay.
No problem, man.
100. So there you have it, OG. So what really happened? Finesse2Tymes, again, this ain't, we talk about him quite often. And, to be real, I've been watching him for a long time. And just the antics behind him, man, a lot of times it come with a lot when you're dealing with him. And that's not good for business, man. You know what I'm saying?
Now, more I hear about this dude, more I think his mama was right.
I forgot about that.
I've been on his mama head. I think his mama had a point. Lady, I apologize, and know, I feel sorry for you having a son like that.
Well, he didn't just get into it with his mom. He got into it with his brother, his sister, all of them. He done got into it with all his family members.
And I was on that lady's head. I find out that this dude is a bad apple.
Well, basically.
Clean told me, that man need to just keep his head up.
Keep his chin up. But see, you got to understand, it was just a month ago. See, something that Jay Prince say all the time, man, if you keep, you know what I mean, you keep jumping out here, you know what I'm saying, campaigning, you're going to get elected, right? So it's a bad, if somebody comes on and say, you came over here, you're supposed to perform, you not only you got your money to be there, but then you got your back end, and then you left without performing, and you check and you jump on the car and you do all this whole spiel because you know already you're not planning to perform. You're really acting out to say, hey, ain't nobody gonna check me, I done took something. And so how many times does that happen before somebody just book you just because and know you playing games? You know what I'm saying? You gotta stop that, bro.
Well, hey, Cameron may book him beat up by some thugs. You know, he's a war. Look at here. The show get punked and he mess around. If he get one of them invitations from Cameron, he better watch it.
Wow, man, OG, I mean, like I said, he keep us working over here when it come down to the news you can use, or it come down to the spiel. He got something going, whether if it ain't he going to jail and getting out, he violated parole, federal probation, he turns around, he gets into it with his mama, he has an issue with Tyler, he gets arrested the other week, and you know, that's not a good look for business, really, when it come down to trying to make your bread. And it's like, if you left your team last night, how long your team gonna stay with you before they start feeling even uncomfortable about the whole situation? And we gonna go somewhere that we came to perform and we came to support you, and then you get there and you start acting out, and next thing you know, you jumping on the car. Now it's a trip to me, because I seen him and I thought it was gonna be a good look. Let me say this, cause I see my boy Pimp McKinn, he ain't check in. Let me say that right now. HHF, he ain't check in. They was together last night. Let me play a little bit of that. Hold on one sec.
Making easy money, Pimp and Hole is what? Put it right here in my midst. Right here in my midst. That's me, man. Yeah, all off the beach, man. All on the beach, man. Whatever color the beach is, man. You're man. Red, purple, green, yellow. I don't give a fuck what color the hole is, man. Long as the beach money green, man. You don't go Pimp on that funky hunky, that almighty whitey. You understand? You know what's up? Airplanes and white bitches right here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's my little homie, man. Hey, he always use, what's it say, socket to my mic. Socket to put it in my meetings. Yeah, I said that 30 years ago, and keeping it alive, man. It's my little homie, man. Yeah, we're gonna let the square hole know, man. I don't need to let the way off from the hip-hop attorney, you know.
Wow, I'm almost tempted to call Pimp McKinn, because you got to think about it, he's holding money up. He flipping through his money right here in front of Ken, and I guess this the money he already done picked up, but then he not going to perform after that. He going to get in the car, and then we see him drive away. You know what I mean? Right here, he drives out of the parking lot and just leaves.
That's crazy. You know, we're going to change Finesse2Tymes.
Hold on. Wow. So now he talks to Pimp McKinn. He flutters out of the parking lot and just kind of burns out. And this is after he's did all of that, all of the antics, man. And I'm like, dang, you know, it's not a good look to do that with people, man, and have bad business out there like that, bro. You never know where you're going to cross the wrong person. You got to answer for that, man.
Well, I think we have to change his name from Finesse2Tymes to a Mess 2 Times.
A Mess 2 Times. Good Lord, man.
Just got your name changed, bro. You just got anointed to a Mess 2 Times.
OG, so I mean, I don't know what else to say about him. I'm gonna end it on this note, man. Shout out to Wild Hair for, you know, telling us what really went down over there, and it was and I believe that's a strip club too. And so you come in, I guess he was supposed to do his thing over there, and it just didn't happen, man. And like I said, you keep doing these things, you never know, man. Like I said, Rain, shout out to Rain. Rain been doing interviews and stuff with him. He been coming to Texas a lot, you know. I'm hearing all kind of stuff, but at the end of the day, man, you got to take care of your business, man. That right there won't happen too many times for either him or somebody else, or he hurt somebody or somebody hurt him. It ends up happening because you can't play around with people's money, man, and think you can just drive out of here and drive off. You might have a tail behind you or anything, especially if you're pulling off somebody's money, and you don't want to be out here like that. It's a long drive home, homie. You know what I'm saying? So, man, be careful for doing them antics. That's all I'm going to say about it. OG, I'm going to let you finish. Well, is there anything else to say about this cat?
You said it all.
Man, hold up, man. Hey, guys, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, man. And if you're still watching, man, make sure you guys check out Tyrese. He went to jail, arrested for being linked to a murder. To being linked to a murder. I'm gonna leave it right there. You go find out right here. He was arrested. You go find out the details right here. OG had a lot to say about it. So we rocking like that, man. Boss Talk 101 reviews.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.